Okay. Yep. So what we're going to do, we learned last time about something called the linear function. So linear function is in this form, y equal to 3x plus 5, or y equals to 4x, or y equals to negative, say, 7x minus 9. So that kind of form. So if you notice, what's common in all those three functions is that we have an x. We only just have x. That's called x to the first power. So x to the first power just means x. Then x to the second power means 2x multiplying. And x to the third power means 3x multiplying. Okay, so that's called exponent. But here we only see the x at first order. This is called first order. And then we see there's two constant. One is in front x, which is basically times x. And this one is called coefficient. And another constant here is number here. We just call it constant. So coefficient is before the variable. Constant is by itself. And because that we can have a general description, a general way of express this linear function. So the general form, we call that, is y equal to mx plus b. So this is the constant, and this is the coefficient. Now for this case, for this function, we know that our m is -7, our b is -9. Good?
Good.
Okay, so we have this general form now, which is also called standard form. Is y equal to mx plus b. Okay, then how do we graph that in the xy coordinate? Because this one just gives us a function form. Fortunately, for this kind of function, it's called the linear function, which means when you graph it, it's a straight line. Now, if you want to graph a straight line, how many points do you need?
At least 3.
Is that 3 or 2?
Yeah, if you do straight line, you could do 2 also. Yeah.
Right. So
at least 2. Yeah.
right. So when you draw a straight line, you need at least 2, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At 1 point won't cut it. 1 point it could be like this, or could be like that, then doesn't work. So it's necessary to have at least 2. And also not only necessary, this is something called sufficient. That means we only need 2. We don't need more than 2. So 2 not only is necessary, is also called sufficient. That means we have enough information to draw a line. Have you learned this terminology, necessary and sufficient?
I don't think I've learned about this in math yet. No.
Okay, so in logic, we talk about necessary condition and sufficient condition. There is a difference between that. So necessary condition means you need to have that. At least you have that. So in this case, we need to have at least 2. I mean, 3 will work, and 4 will work, 5 will work. So you can have multiple points, but at least we need 2. So this is called necessary. And but we don't need more than 2. So 2 points is sufficient for us. That's called sufficient condition. So in this case, we call necessary and sufficient, just 2 points. But in life, there are many things. There you see the difference. All right. Now, for example, today you come to my class, right? what is a necessary condition for you to be able to come to this class?
I have to be alive.
Huh?
That I have to be alive.
Yeah, have to be live. Very good. That's very necessary. Now, is that sufficient?
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
Are you sure? Because you can be
Yeah.
live but not sign
Yeah.
up to the Zoom.
No. Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, so it's necessary but not sufficient. So do you see the difference?
Yes.
Now, I can say, in order for you to be live, that you just need to show up in my class. And that's a very good reason to believe that you are live. Make sense?
Yeah.
So that's called sufficient condition. As long as you show up in my class and we're doing on real time, then we're pretty much certain that we all, right now, at least now, we all are living, right? Good?
Mhm.
Yep.
So see the difference. The living doesn't mean you'll come to this class, but you have to be alive. So that's necessary. But for us to show up here, that is enough information for us to say we are all alive. Good?
Yep.
Perfect. And that's actually going to see in math. We're going to learn a lot more about necessary and sufficient conditions. And also when you do, if you have learned anything on logic, you'll learn that too. Have you learned logic as a,
Yes.
oh, good. So Jade learned that. How about you, Morgan?
Yeah, learned that a while ago. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you see that. I mean, that's what we use, necessary and sufficient kind of conditions. And that's, you see that. I mean, that's why we learn math. Learning math is help us to understand logic, okay? Once you're good in math, you are very good with logic. So now we know that in order to draw a straight line, we need 2 points, which means if we have a function, we just need to know 2 points. Like for example, x equal to 2x. We just need 2 points. One is when x is 0, our y would be 0.
2.
When x is 1, and our y is 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, we'll find our 0, 0 here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then 1, 2 is here. And that's enough for us to draw a line. And that is a graph
Yeah.
function. Good?
Got it. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to look at a couple examples. We could have, say, y equals 2x plus 3. Same thing, we just need 2 points. By the way, doesn't matter which 2 points, but in this case, I'll just pick some simple. The simple one is just 0, x is 0 and 1. But it could be like x equals 5. It doesn't, you can do that. So x is 0, then y is 2 times 0, right? We replace x into our y. Sorry, 0 into our x. 2 times 0 is 0 plus 3, so it's 3. When x is 1, we plug 1 back to here. Then 2 times 1 is 2 plus 3 is 5. So we got 2 points.
Yeah.
0,
Yeah.
comma 3 and 1, comma 5. Okay. And then graphing actually is straightforward. 0, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 0, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be here. And then that's our function. Good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you, I give you a function, just find me 2 points, okay? It doesn't matter which 2 points you have. Just give me 2 points if I give you a function. Okay. You can do on the chat. It should be okay. You can just write the 2 points on the chat.
I have to write down parentheses.
Yeah, put a parenthesis and put a comma in between.
Okay.
Okay, so first point, remember, even though it doesn't matter how we pick the x, but it's always easy or the easiest to pick 0 and 1. So when x is 0, what is our y?
Be 0.
Oh, 5 times
Wait,
0
whoops.
plus
Yeah, 2.
2. So that's our first point, 0, comma 2. The second one, we can say x1, what will be our y?
7.
Yep, it's 1, comma 7. And that's it. Once you get 2 points, we just can graph it. Very good. Oh, yeah, you did 7. Well, if x is 7, let's see what happens. If x is 7, then 7 times 5 is 35 plus 2, which is 37. So it's actually 7, comma 37. Good.
Okay.
Yeah, Jade, you okay?
Yep, got it.
All right. So let's look and find another function. Y is 3x minus 7. Okay, just need to find 2 points.
Hey, Dr. Ping.
Yeah.
I thought you meant we had to choose our own like numbers and then plug the formula in. So that's why it took me so long. I was
Oh, okay.
trying to figure out trying to do the mental math.
I see. Okay, got you.
How do I exit full screen? Because right now my computer setting, it's on Norwegian, so it's not the same as English, and I can't find the parentheses.
Really? Are you
Yeah.
learning?
Norwegian, eh?
Are you learning Norwegian?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wow.
I'm learning German right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, actually, German is pretty easy. Very like it very much like English.
Interesting.
Yeah, like say when they say good morning, they will say Guten Morgen.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm learning Latin.
Oh, Latin, yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult. I mean,
Of course, that's why.
Yeah.
sometimes you break the rules. Like it's like you set the rule and then you break it 270 degrees. It's nuts.
Okay.
Got
Wait, I got it. To do it now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that.
it? Okay.
Okay. Yep. I got it. Okay. Here.
I don't see it. I don't see it on the chat.
Oh, you want us to punch in some decimals?
Nope, not just give me 2 points. I
Points.
give you a function, give me 2 points, just like what I did here. I have a function, I got 2 points. Because once you have 2 points, then you can draw it. Okay, now if x is 1, y won't be 5. Because 3 times 1 is 3, then 3 minus 7. So
Oh, would it be -7 or?
what be 3 minus 7 will be -4, right?
So is x 0 on the first?
Yeah,
thing?
if x is 0, what's our y?
Okay.
Uh,
So
So
it'd be 0,
plus-
3 times 0,
would it be
0.
that would be -7, right?
Right, very good.
-7? Oh, yeah.
Right. So now we have the first point, 0, comma, like 7. Now, what happened to x equal to 1? We know that is 3 minus 7 is -4. So we got 1, -4. Okay, so let's just practice some more. So you'll be very comfortable with it. So now,
You want me to send some coordinates or numbers?
just give two coordinates or 2 points, same thing, 2 points and 2 coordinate. Even though it's a little bit different, when we say points, we're talking about that it is on a line or somehow. Okay, y is equals to 7x minus 3. So what's the 2 points here? X, Y, X is 0, X is 1, and see what we got.
You want me to type the answer out in the chat or just say it?
Yeah,
Okay.
for the chat. Okay. Well, we'll see. Actually, the way we write it, the first one, x is 0, and Morgan, you're right, it's 3. When x is 1, is 4. But the way we write it is like this. This point, this is our first point. So we write it as 0, comma, -3, which means this is our x and this is our y. When x is 0, our y is -3. Here, let's write as 1, comma, 4. Good?
Okay, I thought you meant us to write out both answers in the parentheses.
Oh, you can write on the chat in this way. I'm going to show you. On the chat, you can just do 0, comma, 3, and 1, comma, 4. Good?
Okay.
Yeah. So that just tells us there's 2 points. So basically, it's kind of like, if we want to tell people to graph this line, how do we tell them that they understand it? So the way we tell them, you just tell them, give them 2 coordinates, and then they just connect them to connect those 2 points. Give them 2 points and connect them. Okay. Y equal to, say, 5x plus 2.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's 2, that'd be 2. Okay. And then 1, 5, 7.
Well, actually, remember, there's 2 points. So the first point is actually 0, comma, 2. Very good.
Okay.
Just like Morgan said, right? Very good. Or you could, if you want to save time, you can do that. Okay, you can do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's try a couple more. Y equal to -2x plus
Oh boy.
3. Yeah, I know.
Gonna be nice.
So the first one is always easy, right?
0 plus.
Yeah. So
0, 3. Three. And 1, comma. I meant that to be a 33, not a 30.
okay. So,
Be 1.
well, the first one is 0, comma 3. And second one is when x is 1, -2 times 1 is -2 plus 1, so it's 1. So it's 1, comma 1. Good?
Got it.
Okay. Y equal to -5x plus 7. Okay.
Hmm.
1.
Seven. 0. 0, 7.
Oh, whoops. Didn't, what is it? Okay.
1, comma.
Yeah, 7 and 2. Perfect. You guys, good job. Let's try y equals to -5x minus 7. Let's see what you got.
Huh?
Yeah, now y equal to -5 and minus 7 is,
Still 0 and 1 though.
yep, it's still
Okay.
0.
0. Hmm. 0, -7. Hmm. Okay, that would be 0. 0. 7. 1 times -5 be -5 minus +7.
Okay,
So minus a +7, that would be
very
2.
good. First one is -7. The second one, when x is 1, so it should be -12.
Comma.
Yeah, so this is -5, -7, so that's -12.
Shoot.
Good?
Mhm.
Okay, Jay?
Ah.
So it should be 1,
Oh.
I'm on -12.
Yeah, I didn't get -12. I got something different.
Well, let's think about that. If we replace x with 1, -5 times 1 is -5, right? And then we still have to minus 7. So -5 minus 7 should be -12. Good?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let's do, I think, our last one.
Hmm.
Mhm.
4 -3, so 0, that'd be 0. -4 would be 0. One times -4. It's 4.
Okay, very good. So 0, -4, that's good. Second one, when we replace x with 1, -3, yeah, very good. -7. Good job. So do you think you understand what's going on now?
Yeah.
Have hang of it.
Okay, very good. So once you know have 2 point and you can graph, and you notice that when you have function like say x 3x minus 5, as long as this is positive, the graph is actually go like this way. And when you have something like a negative, it's actually going downward. So this one is called slope. So you can think that one is positive slope, which means go up. When it's negative slope, that means it's going downhill. Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Very good. So I'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Good class. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.